Hello, hello, hello. Right, real quick, let me do something. I completely forgot that Gengar was in my party in Soul Silver. He has now been returned to us. And the same for Ditto. I forgot that we left Ditto in the daycare over in Johto, so I just brought Ditto over. Did that real quick before I went live. Yeah, I turned the channel points off. I've been back and forth, like I've said many times, you know. I turn them on, I turn them off, I turn them on, I turn them off. The same for like ads and subscriptions and everything else. But at the end of the day, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. Like maybe if we actually had an audience, you know, like I would say maybe if I had maybe 10 or more people in chat, I might be more apt to turn all of the bells and whistles on. But in its current form, a lot of times I might have 1 to 0 people in chat at any given time. So I'm just not bothering with it. Not gonna bother with it. Well, I don't know if you can turn subs off. I'm just including it in the list of like annoyances to me. What am I playing when I finish every game that I'm currently working on? Well, on the 20th of this month, we're gonna start AM2R, which is a if you don't know what that is, that's worth Googling. It's a Metroid game that a fan made, a Metroid fan out there somewhere in the world, in the community, in the gaming sphere, because we up until then we had no remakes for Metroid 2, and all we had was the old Game Boy game from 1991, and people had tried remaking the game over the years. There's just so many ROM hacks out there of various game franchises that we know and love, and that's where you get the name Another Metroid 2 Remake comes from. Undo berries. I do not need Magmortar first slot. Go Star Raptor. Just collect these berries real quick. So yeah, on the 20th of this month, and that's kind of why we're here today. We're just kind of winding down the clock. We're at the end of year 7 on the channel. We've kind of played everything that we're going to play for the year, and we're just kind of riding it out on Animal Crossing and Pokemon Platinum. Of course, we're in the latter half of Pokemon Platinum. There's still the rebattling of the Elite Four, catching a handful of wild or legendary Pokemon. There's still some tasks to be done here in Platinum, but more or less, like the main chunk of the story is complete. Now, as far as 2025 is concerned, I do have a lineup in mind. Yeah, I guess you could call it an anniversary stream. Every year on the channel, on the 19th of November every year, if you look on Facebook, fucking hell. If you look on YouTube, every November 19th, I upload a video. It's not a stream, but I upload a video, and it's called some whatever roulette. is where I take one of the Nintendo consoles, or in year 5's case, the Sega Genesis, and I play a little bit of every game. Like I'll play 5 minutes of this game, 5 minutes of this game, 5 minutes of this game. Then on the 20th of November every year, we start every new year on the channel by playing a Metroid game. We've done that now for going on 8 years, and I don't think that's ever going to change. That's just kind of a thing I do. But as far as what I'm going to play next, there's that new Sonic game that came out that I bought, and it's just been sitting in Steam. I forgot what it's called. I can't remember what it's called. Whatever the last big 3D Sonic game was that's not the remake of Sonic Generations. Then I want to do Mass Effect, Life is Strange. I want to do Majora's Mask. The closer we get to Pokemon ZA coming out next year, I would very much like to... I don't guess I'm going to be able to explore this area. There are trainers in the blocking every exit to every route. All right. But yeah, I have a lot planned for next year. It's just this is the last week of year 7 on the channel, and I'm kind of just in wind down mode and maintenance mode, where I'm just like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't want to start anything new until maybe December, because in December I want to start Majora's Mask. Birthday and holiday streams, I don't really do birthday streams, unless you count that vlog that I did where I went where we went to Florida. I do have a couple of holiday playlists. I have a Halloween playlist, I have a Christmas playlist. Obviously the Halloween playlist is much larger than the Christmas playlist. It's Christmas, I don't really care that much for Christmas. Like I've done some Christmas stuff on the channel, but that was more, what do you say? But that was more for everybody else's benefit. But yeah, that's the way it was for me too. The first 3 or 4 years, I think I stayed under 100 followers. Probably, honestly, even on YouTube, like YouTube and Twitch both, I want to say I stayed under 100 for like 5 years. And it really, you know, like I've said many times, it really boils down to the fact that if you don't sensationalize your content, if you're not playing Minecraft and Fortnite and all that stuff, people don't tend to watch. All right, now with Pokemon Platinum, you need to be able, or you need to have seen all the Pokemon in the Sinnoh Dex before you can unlock the National Dex. And I want to say we've seen them all. It's not looking like we're missing anyone. You just have to have seen them. You don't have to have caught them. Ah, here we go. Okay. Oh no, they do that to me all the time. They do that to me. They've done that to me for 7 years. They come in on a stream, they like the game that you're streaming, they say hello, and then you never see them again. You'll never see them again. Okay. I need to pull up a Pokedex to see what we're missing. Sinnoh Dex. platinum. All right, so I need to go to 146. 146. Ah, okay. Uxie, Mesprit, Azelf. 152, I'm gonna assume is Rotom. Okay. Now who are we missing up here? Okay. I know where we need to go. Yeah, that's the same with me. I have, I think, 3-4-ish friends IRL that follow my Twitch and my YouTube and stuff, but they don't ever watch. And I get it. Like, when you're a streamer, unless you make friends with other streamers and are really tight and close with them, typically your friends aren't ever gonna really come to your stream. And again, it's one of those things where I don't blame them, because the few times that my friends have tried streaming themselves, I showed up once or twice to be supportive, but I didn't feel like just sitting there bored out of my mind watching them play a game I didn't care about. You know what I mean? And I think that too goes into probably why, you know, I don't have a lot of followers on Twitch, is because nobody in 2024 is going to sit down and watch me play through the story aspects of a retro Pokemon game unless I've got some sort of hook or angle, like a Nuzlocke or something. People aren't that interested. You know, people, again, people watch streams for the streamer 9 times out of 10. And sad to say for myself that so like when it comes to streaming, what you want to do is build yourself more than you want to build anything else. Like, you need to be on all the social medias. You need to constantly post, whore out the algorithm, basically. Try to use as many hashtags as you can. It's really annoying. Like, you have to be a certain level of like annoying to be able to make it, because wow, that was fast. Man, if he's hatching. Well, that took 5 seconds. Toss Manaphy in the box. We took the box. Happy in. Alright, if we toss Manaphy in the daycare, we'll get Fiona. Okay, who knows cut? Can Eradicate learn cut? Hope so. Yeah, I have a, I have a speedrunning playlist on my YouTube channel. I think it only has like 1 or 2 videos in it at the moment. Speedrunning is not something I was ever a super big fan of, but I do want to break into that and try it out. I did Super Mario World, and then Tyler and I played through Donkey Kong Country. I did say last year that I was going to do more of them, and I just didn't get around to it. But next year, I think we'll get into it a little more next year. Now, I want to say that in order to catch Rotom, it needs to be a certain time of day. I could be wrong about that. But if memory serves, it needs to be a certain time. I think it needs to be like the wee morning hours or something like that. I don't really remember. But I know where Rotom is located, so we can go at least look. But we can't explore the new area of the map unless we finish the Sinnoh Dex. In order to do that, we're going to have to find Pokeballs items. Because I'm not going to walk through this damn building running into something every 2 seconds. Ooh. Yeah, there's supposed to be a Nintendo Direct today, but it's not going to have any game related information. It's just about the theme park. That's one of those things where you don't bother watching the live. You just like get the notes after it. I like the spooky music. Yeah, see. Let me look it up. I want to say it's a very specific time of day that you have to come in and catch Rotom for. How to get after getting the turns to Jim Batch go television back between 8 p.m. and 4 a.m. Oh, okay. 8 to 4. Okay. Well, we can certainly handle that. Okay. I can adjust my time and date right here. Ooh, spooky time travel. Rotom! And the legendary music plays, which you know, we learned later Rotom's not a legendary, but this game kind of made you think that he was. He's also level 20, which is going to be annoying. Because he's gonna bust out of the Pokeballs. But I don't have a way to lower his health because of my high level. Let's check everybody's move pools. Can't really use Attract. Does Torterra have anything? No. Ah, Hippowdon. Hippowdon has Yawn, which will let us put Rotom to sleep, and we can catch it that way. Ah, shit. I fucked up. We can put the little guy to sleep. Closer. Slumber, Rotom. You will slumber for the rest of the day, allowing me to catch you. Okay, the sun is... been cloudy for like a week straight now, all of a sudden. Got it. Its electric-like body can enter some kinds of machines and take control in order to make mischief. Okay. I need to put my clock back. But yeah, it's apparently between 8 p.m. and 4 a.m. You go in there and Rotom's chilling at the television. Okay. That takes care of Rotom. Like I've said many times, I would love to live in one of these spooky mansions. IRL. I'd get it cleaned up nice. You don't want to restore every little thing because then it loses its appeal, but come in, clean up the cobwebs and the dust, and you've got like an antique home. These trash cans are empty in every game now. Substitute. Now we just need to go catch the 3 spirits of the lakes, which shouldn't be super hard. We don't need cut anymore, though. We can put Raticate back in the box. There's Rotom chilling in the wrong spot. I just need to pull up a guide. Just need to know where Rotom goes in the box. Rotom comes after Frostlass. Do we have a Frostlass though? I don't think I do. No, I don't. Right, look for Probopass, Dusknoir, Frostlass, Rotom, right there. Yeah, we still have so many Pokemon to catch, it's ridiculous. But it's not as difficult as it may seem on the surface. It's not going to be impossible. I just need to work on this You know, and it's like chat was asking earlier, you know, what am I going to play? What am I going to stream? Yada, yada. I do plan to do a handful of, I do plan to work on this game some, like off screen, to work on the Pokedex. The reason that I'm choosing to do Rotom and the Spirit Lakes on screen is so that you can at least get a sense of some of me catching all of them, so that it's not just, it feels kind of cheap to just open the game one day and say, hey, look, I caught them all. But like, you know, the logistics of literally catching them all on screen can be a bit much. So that's why we do things this way. There's also still Heatran, Cresselia, Darkrai, Shaman, Arceus. There's a whole slew of like legendaries and mythicals that we need to get. The thing is, I don't know how difficult it's going to be to hunt down the codes to activate the event triggers, since obviously not only is this game out of print, out of date, the events are out of date. It's an emulated version we're playing, so it's going to be a task of like finding the right action replay code or whatever to trigger the event for Arceus and Shaman and Darkrai. But I do want to do that. If I can't, then we at least have Arceus. We can just grab the event Pokemon off the internet. So there's always a fix. We'll get there. I want to say Mesprit's going to run. The other two I think are stationary, but I think Mesprit runs, which does become a giant pain in the ass that it's going to run around the map. All right, so we need to go to the Poketech company, whatever the hell it's called. Now, where are they located? Where's the headquarters? Maybe the map will tell me. I want to say it's Jubilife. We'll go look. I want to say it's this building here. Family run business. I guess we were meant to be checking in with him occasionally. Instead, today we're just gonna get them all at once. Link searcher. Yeah, see, we were we were supposed to be visiting him over time. Oh, is that it? Did you run? Did it out? It's not that deep. What? I don't know what to tell you. Not military time. Nobody knows military time. It's 18 o'clock. Whenever that is. So 15 would be 3. The sun. Yeah, we've seen everything in this building there is to see. Okay, he's all out of apps to give me. Does that mean I already have the app I need? There it is. Yeah, okay. I already have it. Wait. So that's going to put Mesprit right here. You son of a bitch. There we go. No! Stop! I don't know if it'll run, but we're gonna find out. Just gotta wait on my repels to wear out, I guess. I guess I'm not using a repel. This is why everybody hates roaming Pokemon. Okay, I'll deal with that bullshit later. For now, we're just gonna fly and catch the other two who aren't being cunts. Hey, the water's back. Remember when Team Galactic blew up all the water? wish I could run. Here we go. And it's been so hot for November too. It's been one of the warmer Novembers that I can remember. Whip just feels like such a do-nothing move. All right, slumber. Well, we'll just have to make sure it stays asleep. And the sandstorm over time will whittle down its health. And we'll just have to keep hoping that eventually one of the Ultra Balls just takes. That's going to be my strategy for today. Yeah. Yeah, I have to imagine asthma's not great. I never had asthma, thankfully, as a kid. Gotta make sure the Azelf goes to sleep. Don't start that now. I do like this music though. Great ball because color coordination. Oh yeah, okay. You're going to be a big pain in the ass. So the more it uses nasty plot, the harder this is going to get. It's below half health now, though, so should get lucky any moment now. We're not even getting one boop. Hey, we got a boop. We got one boop. Okay. I can work with this. Well, at least if it's asleep, it can't attack me. It is getting hit by the sandstorm, so I gotta be careful. You know what? I'm just gonna let, well, I need Hippopotas to put it to sleep though. That puts me in a predicament. That puts me in a pickle. A bird of turn healing Hippowdon. It might be a crucial turn that I need to throw an Ultra Ball. I would. You don't want to be stinky. Come on. Hell yeah. We have Azelf. When Azelf flew, people gained the determination to do things. It was the birth of willpower. Ah, shit. You know what this means, right? I have to use rock climb when we go north. I think I took all the HMs off of everybody at the move deleter guy. I think. Take a look. No, not switch. Summary. Damn, I did. I did. That's okay. Heal up, and then we'll just switch out our party. Alrighty. Okie dokie. And Azelf. Alright. Alright, so you have Rotom. Mesprit, Azelf. I want to say we taught Rock Climb to Onyx. Even if we didn't, we're going to bring Onyx with us regardless. You just sit right there. Mesprit might have to turn into one of those off-screen captures like we did for Latios. In Soul Silver, Latios was running around, and when I went back in to I forgot what I did. I went back into Soul Silver after our initial playthrough to do something and remembered that it was running around, so grabbed the old Gengar, make sure it couldn't run. We caught him. The Battle of Weather. I whipped up a sandstorm, and Snover whipped up an ice storm. You know what I am gonna do though, because I don't want to sit through that animation every single time we run into a Pokemon. I'm gonna go ahead and pop a repel. Going back to what we were talking about at the beginning of the stream though, like in theory, you know, if you want to grow your brand, your channel, your name, whatever, too, it helps to hobnob and rub elbows with creators who are receptive and open to like working with you and who are kind of large themselves and can kind of give a shout out. But I've noticed though, there's a certain threshold, a certain cutoff where streamers just think they're like too big to shout everybody out. And I don't necessarily fault them for that, because you get somebody who has maybe 1,000 viewers in their channel. Let's just say that you're streaming and you've got 1,000 people in there. even if just 2 or 3 of those 1,000 people started asking you for stuff, then it's going to snowball into everybody asking stuff. Oh, I got this GoFundMe link. Can you post that? Oh, I'm a streamer. Can you shout me out? And it just becomes an avalanche of people wanting stuff. So I understand the detachment between somebody with a large audience versus somebody who doesn't. Now, I don't have a large audience. I'm a nobody. So the couple of times over the years that somebody's come into my channel through a raid or just through finding me or whatever, I've always tried to do my due diligence to say, hey, this person streams too. Go check them out. Go follow them. Typically, it really doesn't lead anywhere because, again, at the end of the day, people follow who they want to follow. And I'm guilty of that too. Like if I'm watching a streamer and they shout somebody out, 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to subscribe to that person they shouted out just because I don't have any desire to watch their content. So it can kind of be hit or miss. And like I said, I think you have better luck on social media, you know, if you get just the right influencer or whatever, they can really help. I've tried that a handful of times over the years myself to like get the right help from people, but I've never really had a shout out or anything that helped. You know, I've always kind of just been stuck doing my own thing, which at this late in the game is kind of a blessing and a curse because I don't owe anything to anybody now. You know, everything that I've done on my own. It can also be a little bit embarrassing too at the end of the day, like if you're chasing clout and like chasing other streamers and people, like if you go to Threads or Blue Sky or wherever and you constantly beg larger people to shout you out, then it you know, it's bad optics. It looks tacky, which is why I never did it. Like I said, there were a few times where I did ask a smaller, more reasonable streamer to shout me out, but they didn't do it. But it's fine. I guess I never directly asked them to shout me out. I guess it was one of those situations where I figured if I could get them to subscribe to me on stream or whatever, then that would kind of be my low-key way of saying, hey, I'm a content creator too. So just one time I had a streamer that I liked subscribe to my YouTube channel while they were on stream. It didn't net me any followers though. Nobody else subscribed, just the streamer themselves. But I think that ship has sailed for me. I think I'm pretty much resigned to being happy with where I am. And I think I'm good. Nope, you're not gonna stay in the mall. You're gonna make my snap make me look stupid. Three boops though. We get pretty close. So I'm just gonna use yawn again. I have seen a lot of streamers too, and this doesn't apply to you, I'm not talking about you, but I have seen a lot of people over the years who will start YouTube or Twitch or whatever, and they'll go all in all up front, which is kind of what I did. I went in thinking, oh, well, eventually I'll have 500 subs or 1,000 subs or whatever. I know it'll be later down the road, but I believe that it'll happen eventually. So I would stream and make my videos, you know, with the misconception in my head that I had a bunch of people watching. So I would talk like there were a bunch of people there, even though they weren't. I'd say, okay, folks, that's the end of this episode, or, you know, I don't know. All right, Ooksy's gonna put up a stink. Ooksy's gonna put up quite a fight. But after having done this for so long now, you know, I don't know what I would do if I had 1,000 people. That seems like a lot of stress. That seems like a hell of a lot of stress. Come on, Ultra Ball. You've got this. You don't got this. There are also different types of content creators out there. I've seen streamers who don't want to go meta and talk like I am right now about the fact that I'm streaming and whatnot. There are some people who are just 100% focused on the game that's on your screen, and they don't like to break the fourth wall, so to speak. I don't really guess there is a fourth wall necessarily in streaming, but kinda. It depends. You could play it up that way if you had such a mind to, but yeah, I have it's really rare, but I have seen a channel or two where people are like so dedicated to the game that they're playing, and they get so immersed into like being the character into role playing that they just don't talk about stream related stuff. They just talk about the game. I knew from the outset that's not what I was going to do. I wanted to be more affable. I wanted to be more personable. I wanted to have you know, I wanted to be a character. Well, no, that's a poor way of putting it. That makes it sound like I'm fake. I wanted to be lively on stream. I didn't want to just come on here, sit here, dead-eyed, glass-eyed stare, and then have nothing to talk about during these downtimes. Like right now, we're stuck trying to catch Ooksy, so I can't exactly talk about the game much because there's nothing happening. We're at a standstill. But what I can do is talk about everything like IRL stuff, streaming stuff. All right, it looks like Ooksy's gonna faint, so we're probably gonna have to come back in. It put me to sleep. I'm just gonna keep chunking Ultra Balls until it faints. Then we'll try the battle again. Now, I wasn't paying super close attention. Does Ooksy know Yawn on its own, or did it like copy my ability? Or copy a move? And two, this helps because even though we didn't catch Mesprit, we saw it, we grabbed its data on the Pokedex, which fills in the slot. Now, we looked earlier, and I think that the 3 Lake Spirits and Rotom were the only ones missing. If that's the case, we can now go to the Professor and unlock the National Dex, which unlocks the ability to travel around the fighting resort areas in the north, which is my main goal. I want to travel that area and explore it with you guys and battle all the trainers up there. Because we do... Ultimately, I want to finish. There's 2 big goals. I want to finish the Pokedex completely, and I want to rebattle the Elite Four. Then we'll like be done with this particular playthrough, and next, you know, we're taking a branching path. We'll be doing Pokemon X months from now. I can't tell you how far into the future. I just want it to coincide with the release of ZA because they're both the Kalos region. But we also have Black and White, plus any kind of Nuzlocke stuff that we want to do on the patron side of things, which the patron streams on the 10th and the 20th of every month, and sometimes the 30th. Sometimes they're just one time a month, but I like to try and do at least 2 times a month if we're playing like a long form game. We started a ROM hack yesterday called A Plumber for Every Season. It's very good. It's a little difficult. It's a little more difficult than just vanilla Mario World. But if you guys are watching this video on the YouTube side of things, yeah, I have a Patreon, and I typically don't do the cliche YouTube stuff of like, check me out on this, and this. At least I don't do it often. But since we're just kind of sitting here waiting to catch Uxie, we don't have much else to talk about. Yeah, I would recommend people sign up to the Patreon, because that content's gonna be behind that paywall forever, you know. Because I had thought about, well, what if maybe after a year or two it becomes public playlist? But I don't know how I feel about that. That defeats the purpose of initially putting it behind a paywall. I'm still unclear on how I'm going to do that. Maybe after 3 years it can become public. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Initially, I feel like old me would have never paywalled anything. I fucking hate paywalls. Hate them. I'm a big proponent of like buying a product outright and not selling it piecemeal over time. It's why mobile games and I don't really get along that well. Everything is a constant. Pay me, gimme money, feed me money, and I ain't doing that shit. But with Patreon, I got the patron exclusive live stream idea from another content creator that I watch. They've been doing it for years, and she's had varying success with it, so I thought we'll give it a shot. Because it also comes with an exclusive Discord room just for them. But what else can I push? I keep trying to make Blue Sky work, but I think ultimately I think the reason I don't like Blue Sky is the fact that it is just a Twitter clone. It's not different enough to make me like it. And two, I'm such a big fan of Instagram that having Threads, you know, be under the Instagram umbrella kind of tickles my fancy. So I think I'm just going to stick with Threads. But, Tyler and I were talking the other day about the Discord. Discord typically doesn't get used as much, just in general, not just mine, but like in general. From the best I can tell, Discord usage has gone down over the last few years. And then apparently Sony bought Discord, which was fucking stupid. I didn't like that, but we were talking about the gaming section inside the Discord. People don't use the Discord on a regular enough basis for the gaming section to really work. But I've tried my best to keep it active and keep people, you know, working and playing in there, but not so much. People don't really seem to like it all that much. All right. We might have to go around 3 with this one. Uxie is got a faint from the sandstorm again. Let me put your ass to sleep. Lumber bitch. You know what I'm gonna do? Timer ball. Because we've been in this match for a long time. Oh, fuck you. What is even the goddamn point of a timer ball then? You stink, bitch. Why Uxie? Why is Uxie putting up this kind of fight? That stuff was easy. We still have a Master Ball. I'm not gonna waste it on Uxie though. I feel really dumb. When we did the Arceus thing for Soul Silver, we should have chose either Dialga or Palkia, because I don't think you can catch both, but I may be wrong. I don't know if I can catch both in this game. Obviously in Diamond and Pearl you can only get one or the other respectively. I don't know about Platinum. I don't know how that works. I think when I think in my initial run of Platinum years ago, I don't think I bothered going in and finished catching everything. I might have. If I did, I don't remember. But we do need to go back to the top of Sky Pillar and catch at least one of them, if not both of them. I don't know how the game works. I also need to sit down tonight and do another chapter for our Pokemon Home coverage. I've been working on showing everybody through a series of videos like my current living decks, and just kind of showing people the platform and the app itself. I need to do the mobile side as well. So if you guys haven't checked that out, there is a Pokemon Home playlist on the channel that you might want to take a peek at. At which you might want to take a peek. English is hard. Trying to end fewer sentences with the word at. Uxie putting up a fight. Why are you being so stubborn? Just join me, Uxie. Just let me catch you, put you in the box, never to be seen again. You'll never see the light of day again. Sorry, I know I'm not talking a lot, but a lot of this is probably going to get trimmed down for on the YouTube side anyway. So just hang in there, bear with me. I'm trying. There's not much else I can do. Status plus low health. That's what you do. That's how you catch a Pokemon. But sometimes they don't want to be caught. Azelf did not put up much of a fight. This little stinker. Oh, thank God. This time the timer ball worked like it was supposed to. I need to get more of those. When Uxie flew, people gained the ability to solve problems. It was the birth of knowledge. Get your knowledgeable ass right into my PC. And then there was one. That was an ordeal. Let me heal up. Let me see exactly which one goes where. Uxie, Mesprit, then Azelf. Alright, so Uxie first, then Mesprit. Which we have yet to catch. Okay. Get your butt back over here. I'm gonna put you right here. Now, I don't know. First of all, we need to encounter Mesprit. I don't know how easy it's going to be to catch the little bugger. Because you saw what we went through to get Uxie. Oh, my back. It's just gonna run, but I have to at least try. Okay. Yeah, see, the little fucker took off. Okay. You do you, boo boo. This is so stupid. Oh, here we go. So what we're gonna do is in-game save. We're gonna do a save state. And if Mesprit is one of those bitches that likes to run after you encounter it, we may just say fuck it and throw a Master Ball because I can't be fucked. Like, I'm tired of roaming Pokemon. I hate it. I hate them so much. Okay, let me do a save state. It says we'll both be level 50. I can do a repel to keep them away. Come on, buddy. I know you're here. You can come on out now. Come on. Seriously? Am I doing something wrong? Like, it's level 50, right? Mesper should be level 50. So unless I'm level 51, we should be running into one another. I hate it here. I don't think we're gonna run into it. I think this is just life now. Please, Maspret, I'm desperate. Show thyself. His little floating head does kind of look off to the side of the route, but I didn't think that had anything to do with anything. Okay, fuck me. Where's my repel? This feels like it's taking me a whole lot of nowhere. Fucking hell. Yep, I was right. Nothing up here but an item. I probably need that for the dex, but still. Yeah, hunting down all of the incense is gonna be a pain in the ass. We'll just try upper. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe it needs to be the upper part of the route. I don't know. Don't you fucking run. Don't you goddamn run. Okay. You stay your happy ass right here. You're not going anywhere. Yep, it would have tried to run. Good to know. I will use a Master Ball on you because I'm not playing this bullshit today. I should have used, well, quick ball requires you to use it on the first turn. The fact that I needed to use mean look. Hey, what's up? We're just trying to catch Mesprit. We're desperate for Mesprit. Ooh, look at you using something I don't want you to use. I can't have you doing that again. Gengi and I are gonna make sure Mesprit does not run. I'll try different Pokeballs and hope that method works. We got a boop. You know, I probably maybe should have bought some timer balls. We caught Uxie and Azelf earlier. Now we're just trying to get Mesprit. Not even a single boop. What does that do? Well, I'm not too worried about critical hits. I don't plan on attacking you. I can't afford to attack you. You'll faint. It was a pain in the dick just to get to you. Yeah, we're not even getting one boot now. Come on. The good thing is Gengar is not really weak to Mesprit or any of its attacks, so we have that on our side, which is great. At this point, I'm just doing that for spite. Oh, it's already oh. think Mesprit might end up putting up a bigger fight than Uxie did. We caught Azelf so easy compared to these two. Rotom as well. Rotom took like 2 seconds. Come on, buddy. I need you confused. Every little bit helps the catch rate. I read that as Lucky Charm, not Lucky Chant. My brain rot is real. Do, 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 do. I don't know if I prefer the immediate breakout or the 3 boops and a breakout. I don't know which one hurts more. I don't know which one gets my goat more. Probably that one, because it feels like I'm not making any progress when he breaks out immediately. Shut up. Oh. I can open a booster pack. I'll go do that while we wait on our Mesprit to quit being a bitch. Indeed. Indeed. Pidgeotto, Salazzle, Pinsir, Krabby, Hall, Gengar. Well, at least the Pidgeotto was new. I didn't have Pidgeotto yet. I had the Gengar. Yeah, catching Giratina with that first Pokeball throw, that was epic. Well, it'll be a long time before we have something that epic happen again. 11 hours? Waiting 11 hours to open another pack? I'll just burn through my little hourglasses. Let's see. Let me find a pack. I've seen people say you need to find the pack that has like a bent corner, and I've seen people saying no, that's just for fun, that doesn't mean anything or do anything. Sometimes I bother with it, sometimes I don't. Tentacruel. Okay, I didn't have Tentacruel yet either. I'm slowly filling in the Pokedex. See, if you catch all the Kanto Pokemon or get all the Kanto Pokemon cards, you get Mew, which I very much want. What did I get an achievement for? Ooh, Pidgey Squad. All right, Mesprit. Stay in the ball. 2 ambers in the last pack. Did you get, wait, you got 2 ambers in the same pack? I didn't even know that was possible. At this point, we're just gonna sit here and throw Ultra Balls until Mesprit either runs out of attacks and struggles itself, or we catch it. Still can't get Curlia. I think I have Curl. Well, I might. I didn't really pay that much attention to Curlia, Ralts, and Gardevoir. I think I have them. I'm not sure. I'm really curious to know how they're going to fix the problem of power creep. Because, like, okay, we're all playing the game now. It just came out a few weeks ago. And a lot of people are, you know, halfway or more done with collecting all the available cards. Some people finish it almost immediately because they could afford to keep sinking real world money into it. But what are you going to do when new players try to join a year from now, 2 years from now, and they're way behind and these booster packs aren't available anymore, so they don't have access to the original cards that were released with the game? Like, how are they going to handle that? Now, granted, it's not Niantic, so I have to assume that it will be handled appropriately. But I don't know. I'm kind of hoping. Here's my hope. For as much as I loved Pokemon Go back in the day, I want the app to die. Want them to retire Pokemon Go. I want it to stop. I want it to end. I know that you might not, and a lot of people might not, but I think at this point they fucked it up so royally that it's time to just retire the app. I don't know. I doubt they will anytime soon, if ever. As long as it still makes $1 somewhere, they'll probably keep it up in the eShop or Play Store or whatever it's called. But I personally feel over it. Like, I didn't even bother with Mankey Community Day yesterday. I turned the game on once. I let the Pokeball Plus auto capture a bunch here at the house. Then I turned the game off and completely forgot about it until after the Community Day ended. Like, I just can't be bothered to play Pokemon Go anymore. I'm so over it. I cannot believe Mesprit's being a bitch. We will flee. Definitely. Let me try the old Pokeball method. Again, I've said this before. Somebody somewhere once said that if you try using multiple Pokeballs in succession, it helps the catch rate. Now, I don't know how true that is, but we'll find out. I don't think it does anything. See? Well, I mean, it used to be everybody's dopamine. Pokemon Go, it helped a lot of people through COVID. It helped a lot of people through a lot of hard times in the 20-teens. But, they ran it into the ground so spectacularly that I don't think it can ever recover. I know it'll never be the same for me. Well, how about this? Keep it going, but don't tie it into anything on the Switch anymore. No more Meltans. No more Gimme Ghoul. Like, don't make me have to play Pokemon Go for some sort of exclusive Pokemon that I need for my living decks. You know, don't do that. Don't make me do that. Don't do that bullshit. And then I'm fine with it just existing forever. Because I don't have to play it. And I don't want to take it away from other people if they're having fun with it. But, like, I don't want to be forced to have to do some bullshit on there. Oh my god, Mesprit. You fucking ass. It's done. I have an entire team of 6 Pokemon. Even if you take out Gengar, which you're not going to win this. You're not going to win this. It's over. Let it go. I'm gonna have to throw the master ball at bitch face here. All right, I'm gonna throw the master ball in 2 seconds because I've about had enough of this. Yeah, I've had enough of this. It's happening. I've had enough of this. Sorry. Fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. If I didn't have somewhere to be and something to do at 5 o'clock, I'd have sat here and spammed Ultra Balls longer, but fuck you, goddamn. When Mesprit flew, it pissed everybody off. People learned the joy and sadness of living because Mesprit exists. It was the birth of emotions, and all of them anger. Fuck you. That's stupid. That's real stupid. Put up that much of a fight. Why, it didn't need to be a roaming Pokemon. That's the other thing. I'd have been less mad if it was stationary, but no. It had to be a roaming bitch. Please tell me that completes my Pokedex, you bitch ass Mesprit. Fuck me. Professor. Where there are Pokemon, you'll find Oak. We did it. Oh no, we're gonna finish the national dex. Don't you worry, Professor. It's not gonna happen overnight, but it's on my to-do list. Bye, Professor. Pokeradar is helps you catch or helps you find shiny Pokemon more easily because you chain encounters, and then the further into a chained encounter you get, the higher the chances you'll find a Shinnon Pokemon with the Shinnon. Okay. Here's what we're going to save and call it a day. I'm going to edit this episode down a little bit. We're not just going to toss up the stream as is because it's going on 2 hours. I want to cut out some of the dead air time of just waiting on the Pokeballs to work. But I'm going to head out. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, we're really just killing time until the 20th of November, where we start year 8 on the channel. For now, we're just kind of cruising with Monster Hunter and Pokemon Platinum, which is fine. They're both fantastic games. So I'll see you back here again tomorrow with either more Platinum or Monster Hunter or something. See you, folks.